Today we are having a little bit of a beach day. We just drove about an hour on some absolutely crazy roads to get to where we are right now.
Which is Elafonisi beach here in Crete. There's a lot of people here, but it's actually really big and it's absolutely beautiful, so we're gonna show you. Absolutely gorgeous. Behind me we have like a lagoon side. It's really shallow and you can walk over to what I think is an island over there. And then on the other side is where you can, I think, go swimming, but we haven't really checked it out yet.
So this beach is actually considered one of the best in all of Europe, and it's known for its particular pink sand, which is really cool to look at.
It is really cool, but if you're expecting the whole beach to be pink, it's not. It's mainly along the water's edge. I think it's caused by shells.
Ah. The
rest of the beach though is white and fluffy and like perfect sand. There are definitely lots of beach chairs, but if you want to have shade, you're gonna have to come really early. We got here at like 11 and it's all taken for sure, so definitely before 11. There's also lots of parking. We had no trouble at all.
It's also really windy, so the sound's gonna be messed up. Everyone's actually losing their hats here.
That's why I have my hand on mine. So recently we were in Panama. We visited this gorgeous beach called Starfish Beach. It kind of reminds me of this a little bit, but there's no starfish here, but it is shallow like that. The water's super clear.
Anna's gonna give her best starfish impression. Hold it, keep going. Hold it, float away.
So it's definitely cold when you first immerse yourself, but after a couple minutes it feels perfect.
That was just so refreshing. Like I could stay in that water for a lot longer than we just did.
Me too. So beautiful.
Right now we're back. Well, we didn't get chairs. You guys probably figured that out. We're just sitting here in the sand. We're on the quiet side. If you come down here, just veer to the right. Stay to the right. It's a lot more quieter because on the other side, well, it kind of looks like this.
There are a couple of canteens here. We didn't buy anything, so I'm not really sure about prices or what they're selling. And there are also some water closets and showers. I read that the water closets cost €1 to use. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but we didn't use them, so I don't know.
Yeah, so now I think we're gonna make our way out of here. Honestly, there is just a few too many people here for us. This place is just jam-packed, and given how far it is in general, it's on the southwest side of Crete. I don't know if it's worth coming all this way. There's just too many people, I think, to enjoy the beach, but to each their own. I realize that some people like gorgeous beaches, but for us, there's just a few too many people. There are so many more cars here now. This place is just jammed, but if you're wondering now, you can see there is a ton of parking, guys, even with all these people. I think you'll find a spot.
Let's hope we can actually find our car.
Yeah, I don't know where we parked our car.
So if you're wondering how we're getting around the island today, this is it. We have to send a big thank you to Best Cars Rental in here in Crete.
It's a snazzy little car, guys. It's a Peugeot 108, and we managed to get a spot right in the shade here. The other thing about this car is the top comes right down. So if you guys want to rent this car, we'll put the link down below for Best Cars Rental, and they will hook you up.
So we've got a really long drive ahead of us. We're heading to the other side of the island. I guess it's kind of the southeast side, but you have to take a really long way around. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah.
But we'll show you that area tomorrow.
So it is now the next day and we drove all across the island over to Matala.
Right, so it's on the southeast side of Crete. It's this cute little hippie town. There's a beach. We heard there's some caves on the beach that maybe we'll be able to explore. We're not quite sure yet, but we'll see. Let's find out.
So we're starting to come across these murals which reflect the hippie past of this little cute town.
It's actually a really interesting story, but it's related to the cave, so we're gonna wait to tell it until we get there, so definitely stick around.
And guys, check this, even the ground is like painted with all these cool murals. Everything from cars to guitars.
So all of this is located right in the main square in the center of town. You'll also find lots of little shops and restaurants. Really cute.
Yeah, and now I think we're gonna go check out the beach.
Busy beach, but compared to yesterday it seems pretty tame to us. You can rent chairs and umbrellas here. The water's pretty clear and there's some pebbles, but mainly sand.
And guys, we're just coming up on these caves that we were talking about. They're so fascinating. I thought there was only going to be like one or two. There looks to be dozens of caves up here in this cliff.
Alright, so you can see the caves behind me. You can actually go in, but we only brought flip-flops, so we're not sure that's a great idea. But to go into the history a little bit, they were man-made in the Neolithic era. I think that dates back to like 10,000 BC to like 2000 BC or something crazy like that. Then in the Roman era, which I think was in the like 200 or something like that, AD? Could have that wrong, hopefully I got it right. They became tombs, they were used for tombs. Later, much later in the 60s and 70s, they became a little bit of a hippie commune, and hippies would come from all over and they lived in the caves like year-round, kind of crazy. Joni Mitchell was here. She wrote a song called Carrie about her time that she spent here. Very, very interesting.
Alright guys, that is it for our beach day here in Crete. In fact, that is it for our time in Greece. We've been here for a month in total and we got to see so much.
We did, and we found every place to be so different and unique. It was amazing, really amazing. If you haven't watched all of them, we'll link the playlist below so you can watch them all. Yeah,
we were saying how it's really cool that Athens is so very different than the Greek islands, and when you get to the Greek islands, like some of the ones we were on, like Naxos and Paros, are so very different than say Santorini, and then you come to Crete and
it's a totally different animal.
It's like another country altogether. So if you get a chance, go back and watch those. In our next video, well, we didn't even say what we're doing yet.
We did not. We are heading back to mainland Europe and we are going to Vienna. We've never been.
And it's a new country.
New country.
It's gonna be so much fun. And guys, if you are new around here, make sure to hit subscribe and click the little bell, get notifications on our new video. I am Trevor, this is Anna, and we travel all the time. We'd love to have you follow along.
Absolutely. All right guys, that's it.
From Crete, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.